Hello folks, Zach Cross here. Sorry if I'm a little flush and sweaty. I just got done hauling some groceries in outside. You know how warm it is out there. So we're announcing that we will not be out to gather signatures tomorrow. Pretty much what's going on is the initiative has been revised. It seems like it's making a lot of farmers happy as it drops the price per acre, and it makes it more reasonable for the homeowners also. So I guess there was a glitch where people didn't realize that some of these farming families that have been here, longer than the 25 years, they haven't been paying anything, going back to the original settling of this area. Due to wealth distribution, they have many smaller parcels instead of larger parcels. So this is going to make most of them happy. More importantly, all we're doing is trying to get it on the ballot. But if you guys choose to pass it, you'll probably be able to keep getting fire insurance, have fire protection, and have paramedic protection. Sadly, it looks like some of the farmers still don't want to pay anything or hardly anything, and they're trying to put it on the backs of you guys by taxing every outbuilding along with the homes on your parcels by square footage. This would redistribute the wealth, basically. Hold on, So anyway, sorry about that. My lady had to have the TV on, and it was doing its thing. So anyway, back to where we're at. This is the third or fourth time I've tried to record it due to that problem, so I'm not redoing it again. Sorry about this. So anyway, basically what's going on is they're trying to, instead of paying, more of an equitable share, some of these farmers that tapped Mike Ziegemeyer as a supervisor to run and paid into his campaign, it seems like they're tapping the trump card they have on him for buying stuff from him through Swaco, which is, employs most of his family and himself. And they're trying to basically burden you guys with all of the cost, or most of it still, to keep that fire department going by taxing stuff like your sheds, detached garage, along with your homes. I don't know if dog kennels or whatever would be included in Mr. Limemeyer's proposed initiative, but know this, since they've got more open land than buildings, the burden of it would fall on you. And they seem to be happy with Ziegemeyer and his performance for some reason. I mean, I hope we could get the farmers to come together, but to get some of the farmers over here years ago to come into line, it had to cost them millions of dollars, and hiring crystal meth marketing over there, which I'm sure is advising your supervisors on some of this bad behavior, because it's reminiscent of how they basically took and they made a bunch of money, costing us taxpayers, including the farmers, millions of dollars, so they could get some marketing campaigns out of it and keep their 2 or 3, 4 homes that they've got and their boat and everything else paid for. So anyway, now you know what we know. We'll be out to gather signatures. I implore you as a community, try to get the farmers together, like this Major or whatever their name is, to understand that fire is important, so you guys can get insurance, let alone the safety from fire and the paramedics and everything. I can't remember if I'm repeating myself. Like I said, I was trying to get the TV situation taken care of 3 or 4 times now that I've re-recorded this. So in any case, basically, I hear I'm doing fine. So anyway, God bless you guys. We'll be out there with the revisions. It's going to save most of you homeowners money, even on top of what it was already saving you, and it makes it more equitable for the farmers. As somebody who lost pretty much everything, either directly or indirectly from wildfire just a few short years ago during the Bear Fire, I can tell you that 24-hour manned fire station's important. You're not going to be able to get insurance without it, and who knows how long it'll take the nearest Yuba City fire department to get there for paramedics, let alone a fire if your house is on, a blaze and jumping from house to house, God forbid. So we're working for you. We're moving forward. Please reach out to Liz Cervantes or myself if you have any questions, and talk about it as a community. All we're doing out there is trying to qualify this for the ballot. What you guys choose to do with it from that point forward is up to you as a community. But I really hope you guys can save your fire. It makes no sense why the supervisors would pull that money out, almost $300 million to date since 1998, through that tax that they had put out there. Back then, farmers hardly paying anything into it. I don't know where that 300 million went that they thought they should put it into the general fund and not fund fire while giving themselves raises and funding non-essential things on the budget. But maybe it's time for you guys to look at a read and understand initiative where the supervisors, if putting a yeah vote, they have to basically sign a document staying under penalty of basically court and going to jail, that they understand what they're signing, so they can't just say they slipped it into a bill. It also makes it where they have to read out loud, and does away with the consent agenda, which your supervisors are pushing a lot of stuff through on that consent agenda that should be open to public discussion, much like this fire funding fiasco. So good luck. You guys have an opportunity to not only keep your fire protection, but also change the culture of that board of supervisors, because when your politicians show such a brazen lack of concern for you as citizens and not doing their job, it's time to change the culture. Even if you have to start one-terming a few of these supervisors as time goes on to show them, like Conan or whoever, it works out pretty good. We did it over here. We got rid of Nicoletti, we got rid of Mary Jane, and we got rid of Roger Abbey, who showed themselves on 4 or 5 pieces of legislation. They went completely against full houses at the Board of Supervisors. You recognize those names. They're long-time names over here. They never thought they'd lose their seats. Not only did they lose it, we got rid of Lofton and Leahy after one term, because you can always tell whether they're going to be a good politician or a bad politician. Some of you have worked in government, and you know this. You know the good hang out with the good of government, and the bad hang out with the bad. And after a couple of times, after one terming, a couple of supervisors, next thing you know, we got John Messick. Next thing you know, we got a Seth Furr. Next thing you know, we got, good people. So get people who will serve you. Often having them tied to the money, it doesn't work too well, directly, like Ziegemeyer's obviously conflict of selling the farmers stuff from Swaco, and then also doing a job where he's supposed to represent the most, and instead he's only representing a select few. So God bless you. Good luck with your situations out there. Have a good weekend. Hydrate, and I'll talk to you soon. I think I mentioned the part about contact Liz Cervantes or myself with questions. We've got a great team getting ready to get out there and gather signatures, but Liz Cervantes should probably be your primary point of contact, with information or anything like that. You can reach her on Save Sutter Fire pages, and her number if you guys got it, and everything like that. All right, that's it for now. Bye.